Right, this one is going to hit home to a few people, guys. It is going to be hard to hear. It is going to be a true fact that 90% of new traders lose 90% of their capital within their first 90 days. So, what is the biggest mistake that new crypto investors make? It is listening to the news, it's listening to the sentiment, it's listening to the hype, and it's not understanding what's fair value, how you can build during a build phase, and how you can capitalize on the back of that. And we're going to be bringing in the Crypto Bullseye portfolio. I haven't shown you this for a while, but this has been going on now for about 9 to 12 months, guys. And it's one of the only portfolios that's in a profit because I had strict rules built in. I had to buy at strong support. I had to scale down at even stronger support. I had to bring my average down. I could only use $50, $50, $50. This is something that I wanted to show in front of you guys. You need to think and you need to listen. Fear and greed, the two biggest emotions within crypto. Two biggest emotions, guys, not just crypto, traditional markets, fear and greed. What creates fear and greed? News. What do you listen to? News. When you get positive news and you get pumps, what do? You buy pumps. What happens when it pulls back? Guys, you are in a loss. Buying pumps, guys, puts you in a loss when you get a pullback. Markets always pull back, guys. When you're putting in higher highs and higher lows, you buy the high, you expect a pullback. When you're in a high risk altcoin, expect that pullback to be a volatile pullback. So you need to prepare for that, guys. You need to have that kind of plan. If you're looking to invest in cryptocurrency and you've got $1,000, and you're looking to put $1,000 in this shiny object that some influencer told you that's going to go to the moon, recipe for disaster, guys. We had Luna, we had Celsius, we had FTX, guys. What goes up must come down. There's millions of cryptocurrencies out there. Luna was the fourth biggest cryptocurrency, guys. That went to zero. That crashed people. That hurt people's lives. And there were horror stories on the back of that. So this one is going to be about risk management. This one is going to be about diversification. And this is the biggest mistake that crypto investors make. Okay, so diversification and risk management, these are the biggest mistakes that new crypto investors make when they're into crypto, because all they see when they're new to something is they'll look on YouTube, they'll look at an influencer, they'll see a coin that they're looking at, and then they'll invest heavily in that coin. Guys, it is all right to invest in high risk. However, the rest of your portfolio needs to be able to capitalize that high risk. Let me just go over the Crypto Bullseye portfolio and I'll show you exactly what I mean. This is a side portfolio. This is a portfolio that I've done in front of each and every single one of you. Every single one of these buys, guys, I've done a video before I bought it. That means that I couldn't get the strongest support because I wanted to do it in front of you guys. So the time that I was on YouTube was the time that I was buying. And it is only $828, guys. We haven't had the run that we wanted yet. However, this is one of the only portfolios that's in a profit. It's not a massive profit. It's not a massive portfolio, 4,481. However, it's not in a loss. So what I want to show you guys is the power of diversification. And you'll see within my portfolio, I've got a mixed bag and I could only buy $50 at a time. And I could only buy that at strong support. That was my build phase, guys. Now, some have worked out good, some have worked out bad. And the aim of the game is the bad ones to be carried by the good ones. So let's go over the performance of this, guys. You can see this one, Onyx coin. So how much did I put in Onyx coin? I put about $99 in this. This was one of the biggest ones. It actually went to 3,000 at one point, and that's 1,282.9. So if you've got a diversified portfolio with small amounts, guys, then you get the runners that outperform the losers. Because I've got bags of dust within here, and we're going to go down and show you it. So 1,270. So I had $99 in there. So I scaled down 50, scaled down 50. Then there was fees of 50 cents and 50 cents. So there's a $99, and that went all the way to 1,270. Now, in hindsight, why didn't I put 100? Why didn't I put 200? Why didn't I put 300? We need to look at all of these within the Crypto Bullseye portfolio, and you need to think, how did we know which one was the one that was going to run? We didn't, guys. How can you prepare for it? You can have a diversified portfolio. So we didn't know that that was going to run. It did run. That one's outperformed the rest of the portfolio. That one's carried the rest of the portfolio, but we didn't know that was the one that was going to run. We didn't know. If we had a mixed bag, if we had a diversified portfolio, guys, you're going to get runners, you're going to get runners. But if you haven't got a diversified portfolio and you put all your eggs in one basket, put all your eggs in Beam, put all your eggs in Polkadot, guys, you would be down. You would be down significantly. So have a structured plan, make sure that you stick to it, and make sure that you, when you're buying, guys, the markets are probably red. When you're at strong support, the markets are probably red. You're probably going to feel fearful, and that is the best time to buy. And that's the time that I was buying here, guys. I was buying here and I was buying here. I was buying in the fear at strong support, and I was scaling my position down. Now, one thing to think about when you're scaling your position down, guys, you can scale that position down to zero. Remember the Luna example. Luna went to zero. So if you're putting $50, strong support, $50, strong support, $50, you can put $50 in all the way down. So you need a rule built in. How many times is the maximum amount of time that you can scale down? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? I'll leave that up to you guys. Mine was 4. So once I've scaled down 4 times, that's it. Positions in, positions locked. If that thing goes to zero, I've lost it. $200, $50, $50, $50, and $50. And that did happen, guys, on a few of them. So we'll go down. You can see that one's got a 66% in profit. That was 35% in loss. Arbitrum at the moment. I've scaled my position down in Arbitrum. It's $150 in there. That's gone all the way down to 105. So it is my third biggest holding within the portfolio, guys. That thing is down. Then you've got Algorand. I only put $50 in Algorand. That's up 69.2. Then you go further down, you've got XRP, $50 in there, 221%. Then we've got a bag of losers. Got a couple down here, guys. Casper, that one's done all right. So you can see some of them have scaled down, some of them haven't scaled down. Why haven't I scaled down on all of them, guys? Because I've got another rule built in that I can only average my position down. So if we put in a higher high, once we put in a position, then that means that I can't scale up. I have to wait and come back down to the support, which puts in a low, which allows me to bring my average down up to a maximum of 4 times. So you can see this is what a diversified portfolio looks like. I've got high risk stuff, got really high risk stuff in here, guys. My portfolio can handle some high risk. Some of these high risk things will fly during alt season, guys. And we'll get more like this. You get more Onyx coins during a bull market, during an alt season, but I don't know which ones they're going to be. So that's why I've got $50, $50, $50. That's why I've got this big portfolio. That's why I've done it in front of you guys. So it's full, so it's transparent, so I could show you exactly how to build during a build phase. When something goes wrong, we get altcoin crashes, everybody's in a loss, guys, then your portfolio, even though it's only in a little profit, it can withstand that. So what does that do? It puts you in a strong position going forward for when we do get that pump, when Bitcoin pulls back, when Bitcoin holds its support, when Ethereum starts outperforming Bitcoin, when Total 3 breaks out, when Bitcoin dominance drops, when the dollar absolutely shits the bed, guys. That is the time to start getting excited. And we are nearly there, guys. Let's just do a quick recap of that. So if we go in the macro, you can see Bitcoin first and foremost. Bitcoin's putting new highs. Bitcoin's pulling back. It's got support sat here at $105,000. It's got another support here at $102,000. If we come back and hold that, that's fine, guys. We've got dominance putting in the lower high. We're waiting for the drop. We're waiting for alt season. We've got Total 3. It's broken out. It's retested. It's got resistance here at 925 billion. Once we break that, we're going all the way to its previous 1.14 trillion, which was the all-time high of the 2021 bull cycle. That's what we're waiting for. That is going to be my alt season. We've got dominance. It's not getting stronger, guys. That is what would happen if we had a failure of alt season. The dollar, the USDT dominance, would absolutely fly to the upside, and there is a very low probability of that happen. It is all about probabilities, guys. What is the probability of something happening? Exactly the same. What would have to happen to the dollar index, the Dixie? It'd have to fly to the upside. To fly to the upside, guys, we've just dropped a key level of support. We're dropping this key level. We want to move to the downside. That's going to mean people are selling dollars and going into speculative assets like high-risk crypto. People will be selling their USDT, high-risk assets going into altcoins, selling USDT, going into altcoins, bringing this dominance down, increasing the dominance of the crypto market cap, breaking these levels, and then going towards the previous highs and then beyond, guys. So make sure that you use the appropriate risk management. Make sure that you use diversification, and follow me, guys. Follow me on Discord. It is completely free. Lots of great guys in there. Absolute bunch of amazing people in there, guys. We're one big family in there. We're all getting to know each other, and each and every single one of you that comment in here, we're starting to get to know each other. So, guys, the bubbles on the month, they are green. The bubbles on the week, they are red. The bubbles on the day, they are red. Look for support. Use your head, guys. Diversify small amounts. Don't need to put big amounts into crypto, and none of this is financial advice. But one thing that I will tell you, guys, risk management, protecting yourself, portfolio diversification, and understanding that these things are short-term investments. When it's high risk, what goes up hard comes down even harder, guys. So it is all about preparation. Let me know in the comments what you want me to cover next, and I'll see you in the next one.